We just saw 3 birds going around in circle right here. That is, stuff like that is just Gaia nudging me. I just feel my body just feels like, yes, I want to go there. That's what Gaia's invitations sometimes are. Just really sweet like that. So we're gonna go up and see what's happening. First of all, wow. That's one thing. But then check this out. I don't know if you can see. There's a rainbow. That's what Gaia wanted to come and show the body. And for the body, it feels joyful when it sees confirmation. When it works so hard, it's like in the video game, you get these level up. It's very much like that. It's so... Welcome to this day number 10 of this 28-day consciousness shift, where we are diving deeper into relating with Gaia in energy form. And that means truly getting into the workings of how to work with Gaia and that energy. And that is not something that can be even taught from the mind. It has to be experienced from the body. And so because of this deep connection that we have gone through, this transition, we are connected now much, much deeper with Gaia because of the way that our internal system is now functioning. And that means more predominantly, right? Everything is a habit. It's a continuous habit that we have had to work with this body in order to uphold. And we are still working on it. That is the whole nature. Like every day needs to be maintained in this frequency. And it's not so easy to just maintain it in a chaotic environment where you have all sorts of other energies. If you truly want to land, that means you have more responsibility. You're more sensitive because of that. You will sense more than others because of that. You sort of gain abilities, but it's just because you have a deeper sense of connection with Gaia, you know? Just a much deeper responsibility. It's a big one. In order to connect with Gaia, there is a responsibility. What are we doing to propel our being here of worth to both myself and others? And it can only happen through Gaia. And we are learning so much about that the feelings, they are Gaia. Sometimes we have been a bit like, what, really? Because we're following Gaia. And Gaia is telling us to go inside, which is not logical because we usually like to go outside. But then there was a whole mosquito thing going on here where it sort of propelled us inside. And then we realized, oh, wait, this needs to be here. And then everything just, wait, like this. What a holy being, killing a mosquito. But this is it. We have to address the situation on the level of where it's at. And right now, this was the fastest remedy for peace. We could obviously stop and just let the mosquito eat us. We could choose that, which sometimes these spiritual egos try and that's sort of like, that can be a thing. Well, it's been a journey and that set us inside, and then we rearrange everything. So now, by us following Gaia, we have now created space for exactly what we need in our development with this project to host these 28-day lives, which is very much a priority right now from the whole team of. And now everything is set up. We have an outside space like this, and then we have an inside space where we can do more of the gatherings. And then this is a space we can film as well. So we have a few places now that we can move around, which feels really good. And this is all about organization. When your body has healed enough, you're automatically going to feel this urge to just do. And all of these cycles, they go through wherever you are in them. Maybe you're not in one of those, but we can be on different levels, all of us, even at different times. So knowing how to connect with the body is the main focus that we have right now. And we are following Gaia, we are following the nudges, and we're not trying to superimpose what we would do. Like, we are planning. That's very much the knower in its authority. Planning, making sure that everything is moving in the right direction with the body. Great. And then on the actual level, how do you work with your own body? Do you push it? Do you just force it? That's a very controlling, dualistic way of handling this. But sometimes it's necessary also. So it's like, it's all good. Everyone is different. Everyone needs different things. Energies are different. Whatever energy, they need different things in order to correct, to be in one harmony on the inside. In order for you to be on a harmony on the inside, you need to have the right perspective. And so to get started with that, you can sign up below. We have a free 28-day consciousness shift that is the start of this whole thing, which was Jesus instigating that I would channel Jesus for 28 days, and that is those 28 days. Jesus is very much part of these teachings, and Jesus is very much part of these teachings, and the entire Ascended Masters are supporting this way of assisting you with the best way, and Kenneth with the best way to operate these physical vessels in order to land higher intelligence, so that we are connected fully. Because in order to connect fully up, we have to connect fully down, which means that we have to go through all of the chakras, and we have to go through and clean all of it, you know, and that can take a few cycles. And that's what we are doing. We are preparing the vessel. If you haven't done this already, everyone is doing this on some levels, but people can get stuck in their development, thinking that life is like this, and then they just continue. But life is always a continuation and an expansion into seeing more of who you are. Always. This is what they respond to. That is an energy of like, back off. And he responded. She responded, right? That is the level of energy we need to get to in order to protect these bodies. Protect these bodies. Sometimes like this. Sometimes it's like that. But that's not the goal. That is a response of the energy that comes this way. Right? And then we are responding and tackling that energy where it needs, on its level. If something can't be reasoned with, you either deal with it or you leave. There's no point staying there, you know? So yes, so these entire 28 days, they are a deepening, further deepening of the soul and the body, where you get deeply connected to Gaia. I get to learn through this avenue how to deeply connect with Gaia. This is a lost art. And I'm learning, they are teaching me. And I'm sharing that with you. So if you're interested to learn, please join us in this free 28-day consciousness shift. Sign up below. So this is day number 10, and we are excited about the very different energy in this cycle. Very different, much more productive, much more doing. And this is us following the body, not superimposing. This is such a fine thing that people have trouble with, that we have seen. A lot of people are dominating their body and thinking that they won. And they can achieve great things by doing that. But when it comes to connecting to higher intelligence, it's not, you have to have more. You have to have more of a balance and a sensitivity through your body, so that you connect deeper with Gaia and with the rest of the universe, the rest of everything else. Primal beings, they know this way of function, and it is seen as primal, less sophisticated, less than, by the dualistic perspective. That's what it's seen as. But when it comes to connecting with higher intelligence, that natural rhythm and natural flow is what a human being will function most at its origin, connected to its roots, which is Gaia, natural things. There is a certain balance that is needed to be maintained for you to commune with higher intelligence. Many have been confused about this kingdom of heaven. It has been seen as so far out, so far reaching. It's not. It's just a different perspective is needed. A perspective shift is needed. Many perspective shifts are needed. Many perspective shifts are needed. We have changed our perspective so much, and we get on a very mundane level that we are sort of following we are following feeling more predominant. That has a higher priority in our physical vessel. But then we pay attention to what's coming out of people's mouths versus what we're feeling. And sometimes they don't match at all. And before we thought that, we could be wrong. But then we realized that, people are just lying to themselves. They don't even realize it. Our entire family did that. So it's many people do that, and we've had it. because we see it so clearly, and it's like, wow. And this is what's helped us. This connection with Gaia. Gaia has helped us so much. Back in connection with her. It's a very special connection. Very special connection. It's so funny because I can see how it also, from the dualistic perspective, that this seems completely crazy. It's like we're starting to believe in fairy tales again, type of thing, you know. But you know, when you see reality accurately, and you start to follow the energy, you start to see that life is actually very magical. Very magical. Just like this.